Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. What's going on, everybody? I'm a fourth. Oh my God. So what's up, everybody? Just remember, if you're, what do you call it? If you're not first, the view is always the same in any race. What's up, everybody? Cryptid, how you doing, dude? Mark Guerrero, what's going on, man? Cryptid says DC needs to get their beep together or go to Diamond. Yeah, I know. My comic shop again has suffered a delay in their DC comics this week. That's been happening in other comic. It has been happening in a lot of other comic shops. Also, when the stuff comes in at a different time, you have to make 2 different trips to the comic book shop because, like, first appearances or special covers and things like that, they all wind up disappearing. And it's like, dude, you freaking had a chance. You actually had a chance to do something where you could be inclusive to everybody, but instead you're in this stupid freaking, thing waving contest with Marvel, where it's like, our books come out a day before. Isn't that cool? No, you're actually making it much more difficult for all of us. Just stop. All the work that you're making the freaking comic book companies do. There's 2 trips to make now. It's more of a headache than anything else. It's ridiculous. So, well, there's that. Shops in my area. Yep. Living Tribunal versus Anti-Monitor. Is that because of last week I argued that one? Oh, what the heck just fell? Oh, one of my charging cables. That's a good one. Probably the I don't know. I kind of want to lean a little bit towards the Living Tribunal. It's not just the idea there's only one anti-monitor. It's the idea that Living Tribunal literally embodies all that there is in the universe, aside from what Ewing did in Ultimates 2. If the Living Tribunal is gone, there is no universe anymore. So, yeah, I don't know. It's gonna lean a little bit more towards Living Tribunal. Derek, what's up, Derek? What's that thing? I don't know what that thing is. I'm always gonna get my freaking notices exactly at 8 o'clock, right? Derek is here. What's going on? Derek, yo. Suan, what's up, Suan? Tomorrow, Batman season 2 starts. Time to see if what is Batman season? Oh, Batwoman season 2. Gotcha. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that's out now that I didn't even realize was out. Batman Soul of the Dragon, that animated thing, that's out on digital right now. If anybody's interested, I was thinking about grabbing it. I'm just like, Black Woman. Wow, wow. Heck's not the first time. Hey, Raven. Good day to you, Raven. How you doing, brother? How's things? Crap, I don't have anything out yet. Okay, fine. Let me pull out a couple things. It's my first time in the comic shop. Let's see. Okay, I don't have her in the slave costume, but how about a Princess Leia? Thanks, Raven. Anyone check out Trickster TV show? I've never even heard of that, to be entirely honest. I've never even heard of it. From The Simpsons, a big, dumb, balding North American ape with no chin and a short temper. Huh. It suspiciously sounds like Homer Simpson. I wonder if that's by design, or is it intelligent design? So let's crack open Princess Leia. Now I don't have the really cool one. Hey, Master Jarl, I love debating with you. I'm glad that we're on the Discord channel. You know what, guys? Let me throw in the link to the Discord channel because we need more people on the Discord channel. Damn it. There's only like, I don't know, 10 or 15 of us who are really active. So let's do this, and I'm going to throw in, where am I? Here I am. I'm going to throw this one in. Boop. That is so that Master Jarl can get some more people on his side when we debate about who's tougher, Storm or Thor. That was actually a thing that just happened about an hour or two ago. We were literally debating who's got more power, Storm or Thor. who's the real god / goddess. So Mark Guerrero, case in point. Anybody who's interested, by all means, the Discord. It's completely free to you guys. Put together just so we can all have a bunch of dork debates and talk comics and anything else that pops up. Like when you sit on my lap. That's so wrong. That's so wrong. All right, let's pop this puppy open here. Okay, so unfortunately I do not have the Luke, which I was really looking forward to, but things happen. Okay, so here's the thing, like you have to actually pull her out of this, and it's another one of these total wastes. Cardboard. God, I hate when they waste plastic like that. Anyway, it's a really nice box, though. I wonder if these things actually go together. We'll see. Another time, perhaps. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Like the art on the side, absolutely love these. Had this for a while. No Lukes. I can never get my hands on a Luke. That kills me, man. But you do have Leia. Leia is here. I love that they've been doing you see where the pivot joint is? You can see it on the bottom. Better than the top, I think, but you can still see it here if I lean it back. The pivot is the front and back on this, and on here, oh, there actually is no pivot. That's interesting. There's only a swivel. No, there is a pivot, and it's down and up. So the right hands will go up and down. That's where their pivot joint is, and the left hands will go in and out. So that's cool. It works. Totally works. Both hands are pistol hands. That's a little bit frustrating, especially since she only comes, rightfully so, with only one pistol. So what's the other hand supposed to do? In case you feel like making her a lefty at that particular moment? That's an especially weird thing. Plus she's got the holster, and it's a very big holster. I think they could have made that a lot smaller. Whatever. It's a weird, really weird thing. Super weird. But anyway, there you go. So here's a Princess Leia. She's got stuff underneath. You're supposed to be able to pull off the belt. And then she's got her regular. This is actually really cool. She's got the, when she was in talking to the Mon Mothma and everybody like that, that's her general stuff, whatever the hell she's not a general, but that was all of her stuff there. So bang. The helmet does come off, so she can look like she's actually on Endor or in that meeting where they were planning on going to Endor. So that's cool. I like when they do stuff like that. It's always fun. She's got her pistol. Bang. So there's that. And you guys are I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I dig on this. She's actually got the cool pants and everything. This is cool. It's nice cloth. There's actually the hood, which can come off, but you have to actually break the string there. There's actually some string there holding it down. I'm going to hold it down because she never actually had it over top of her in the movie during Return of the Jedi, so it is what it is. My camera froze. Did anybody else see my camera froze? Thor vs. Storm. Which one got taken down by Baby Shark again? That's messed up. How about that WandaVision, though? Yeah, I did a live stream last night about it. That was all right. That's all right. Storm from the Thor Patrol. Hey, there you go. Now somebody's thinking. WandaVision had a slow burn of an ending, like the beginning of watching water boil. Wait, are we allowed to mention WandaVision spoilers here? I mean, there's an actual thing for it. So this isn't really a spoiler chat. I'd rather the comment section be about spoilers instead of the live chat, because there are going to be some people who haven't seen it but who do want to see it. Technically, Leia is a Jedi now, so maybe a lightsaber in the other hand. You're not wrong, but she didn't have that in that movie. And they always try to keep the movie characters movie accurate. So the thing is, they said they're never going to make the slave costume again for Leia, which is a little bit annoying. It's on my t-shirt. This is Into the AM. If you guys scroll below, this is actually my sponsor. They make cool shirts, like super duper soft and stuff like that. It's actually really soft material. Like on my website, I have a lot of the same material being used because it's like this stuff is super soft. So yeah. Okay. Pulling out a Han. I actually forgot to even show you guys. I'm so out of it right now because I was expecting something else to happen and it didn't quite happen, which little frustrating. I mean, accidents happen. It's when a 3 week in a row accident happens that gets a little frustrating. But you're a spoiler. No, you. Um, no, it's good. Okay, my camera's good. Okay, so it's just K Peel. How you doing though, K Peel? What's up? Um, okay, got all that. I love that. So let me close this up. I had the Han. Here's the Han thing. I wonder actually which way direction these guys were supposed to go. I don't know, like this or the other side. I think actually it's supposed to be the other side. Maybe Luke is supposed to be in the middle. I don't know, but I don't have Luke. I can't find Luke. I like so hard to. I found these in Toys R Us before Ontario went into shutdown. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw them and I was like, yeah, and they weren't even in the right place. They were over in the Transformers section. So I walked over and I was just looking at all the Transformers stuff. I was like, Luke and Leia, those are already out. Yoink. Unfortunately, or excuse me, Han and Leia, but I never found Luke. So anyway, here's Han. It's really the same exact Han from top to bottom that we get in every single Han for the most part, except for the Hoth suit. It just comes with this cool duster. That's and it's a very cool duster from when he was on Endor. You know, like literally, that's it. So he's got the exact same thing with his pistol, his Gauss blaster, his blaster. And it doesn't want to open on the side. That's fine. I bet you it still goes in regardless. Let me slide this mother fat head right on down there. Right on down there. Like that there. See? Can the handle, the grip, can the pistol grip go inside here? It might. I'll probably do it later though, because I don't feel like messing with it. Anyway, here's Han. He's got a kung fu grip on the left hand and the actual pistol hand on this hand, where like the pistol, the trigger finger is actually way out there. That's wild. That is really far out there. Looks like he's about to snap. Oh my God! What if Han? What if Han had the Infinity Gauntlet? He just right that look that he always does. That would be wicked. Anyway, so these are cool figures. I like these. I'm glad that I got these. I'm glad they made Endor versions. Got to get my hands on the Luke one. That's the hardest one to get. Everybody wants the Luke one because it's like, hey, underneath it's the Endor suit, but underneath the Endor suit, it's the total black suit where he's actually facing down the Emperor. And that's a super important character. Like, how do you not have that final thing where, him versus Vader? I mean, geez. Hopefully just ignore the sequel trilogy. Yeah, I kind of hope that for the most part they do also do some big time stuff with Yiddle and everything. Yeah, I agree. It should definitely be Yiddle and Luke stuff. I don't know what that G word is that you put in there, Mark Guerrero. We got to have a conversation with each other about that, all right? Not letting that go. Far superior name. Speaking of Han, ran across the original Empire Strikes Back movie. Nice. Preview voiced over by Harrison Ford. It's pretty funny. He doesn't sound into it at all. He probably wouldn't. He didn't like that role. He really did. They just kept on offering a lot of money and contractually signed. It's the coolest Han Solo I've seen in a while. It's not bad. It's not bad. And Han definitely shot first. In fact, he's the only person who shot in the original casting. You're going to see one of these days. There's going to be a podcast coming out with that I do with Dark Knight Nation and Comic Boom, and we talk about the 6-issue original comic book, which was the true first appearance of all of these characters. And we actually showed that Greedo didn't shoot at all. Han shot, and that was it. So, sup, Press, when you bring in the new house for your growing action buying the new house? Yeah, we'll see. I do have a location for some. I've got some office space that I'm using right now. But as far as actually putting the stuff together, it's all going to take time. Especially with I wasn't expecting this accelerated course to come up, but it is kicking my butt. All right, everybody. Sue-Ann says you have to remember to smash that She-Hulk button and subscribe if you haven't. Everyone who enjoys chatting with the professor. This just means more time for us. Kung Fu dance. Which reminds me, I actually saw Cobra Kai. Finally, I binged all of the episodes really quick. My wife fell asleep at around the end of episode 5, so she's halfway through it. But oh my god, it is freaking amazing. Am I wrong? Dude, that is just one of the absolute best shows that they've ever made. Ever. Man, like great surprise appearance in there that we were all expecting was going to happen, and it still wound up happening. And it was still really good. Oh, geez, I didn't even show you guys. Hello. So, I never found the red or the black Ranger yet, but I did find the blue Ranger in Walmart. So, bang! I got the blue Ranger, Billy, from Mighty Morphin. So here he is right here. Oh, something just fell out. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's just some lightning. It's fine. I've got plenty of these. Anyway, it's lightning because it's HasLab, so. In the original cut, Han was the first to shoot. He was the only one to shoot. There you go. Hey, Sue-Ann, what's G-word? G-word? Wait, did I say G-word? Did somebody else say G-word? I honestly don't even remember now. What G-word? Oh, yeah, Grogu. I meant Grogu. Han intended to shoot first. That's what matters in my opinion. G-word, grenades. Gremlins are a G-word. Seems like season 4 will be the final season where you can go after Johnny and Daniel, team up against Kreese and Silver. Exactly. They got to bring in Silver because they showed him towards the end. So that would actually be really cool. Guess they could try Hilary Swank's. Actually, Mark, they did say that they were going to bring in Hilary Swank, or they were going to try and bring her in, the next Karate Kid, because technically she counts. So yeah, all of that would actually be really cool. What do you got there? KPL Cobra Kai works because they didn't abandon the original source material like Star Wars sequels did. You're not wrong. I'm cursed with liking characters named Robbie. G is for Green Arrow. G is for great. Okay, there's actually a lot of stuff. I really like the Power Rangers stuff. Even though I'm not like the biggest fan in the world, I think there's a lot of story that you could tell with these characters. And I love that they come with so much stuff. This head is really like wedged in there big time. So I got to actually cut the side to be able to pop the darn thing out. And it's still not coming out. There we go. Jeez, that took forever. Okay, alrighty then. This is also the last toy I'm opening up, guys. I just didn't feel like opening too many toys. I'm tired, really freaking tired. But anyway, okay, so here he is, Billy, the Blue Ranger, who is totally awesome Ranger. He's the tech guy. He's the Donatello of the group, so to speak. Still fights, though. He still fights. He's got 2 weapon hands, and he's got 2 fists. He's actually got 2 of these, so left fist, right fist. That's it. That's all he has for hands. He has this, which I think is really awesome. So the 2 tridents that he would use, or the one trident to use, and then the 2 smaller tridents that would separate that he can use. Get in there. And you're officially in. There you go. Enjoy. Enjoy your time with the 2 tridents. So bang, he's got his 2 miniature tridents, which would be this, extended and separated. He's also got his pistol with the scratchy thing on the back, and he's got the holster for it on his left side, so we can go pew pew with the bad guys. Pew pew, Goldar, take that. And he's got the electricity, in case he's going to be like, Thunderfoot. Does anybody remember Thunderfoot from the old WCW? WCCW, and he's got his regular Billy head too. So all of that is cool. The glasses are actually stuck to his face. No complaints, no complaints. It's cool. I like this. I think it's a really cool character. You could tell from the front and the back that he's got the butterfly effect, so he can really come flying in, doing his whole. Wow, that's a tight freaking wedge right there. He could do his, oh, come down from his Megazord. So digging on that his Dinozord, whatever. Triceratops. I think he was the Triceratops, right? So all of this is cool. He can actually lean it forward too and make it look like he's crossing arms. These aren't bad characters. I dig this. Unfortunately, both of them do that. None of them will do this, so that's a little frustrating. But it is what it is. You can still have him crossing his weapons like that. Really good imagery there. Really solid. I like that since he's got the front butterflies, not just the back ones. Did everyone watch with Vision? Any theories? What's up, Sabah? How you doing? Yeah, I did a spoiler review for that last night. Technically this morning. Just that's me not sleeping again. I went through a whole lot of stuff in there, all the stuff that we saw in my own theories. All right, yeah, this is a really nice figure. I like this a lot. The head actually has a pretty good, fairly decent. I mean, for a helmet, has a fairly decent range of movement, so I like that. Well, Billy the Blue Ranger, what's up, cuz? How you doing, dude? Who else is here? That's about it. Just pew pew. Everybody gonna die. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, let's talk some comics or let's talk some something because that's all the toys that I brought for this particular one today. Probably more next week or something. I'm just a little tired, but I don't want to just end this after not after 22 minutes on the nose. Yeah, that would be like really quick. So who wants to talk, my peeps? Adnan, what's up? Kabir. Oh, I'm going to address you as that always, so get used to it. I like that it's a slow-paced mystery. Yeah, it's cool. It's definitely got that soap opera feel. No complaints there. What else do we got? I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I don't really want to get into spoilers there. For me, I think my favorite part though is looking for those little mysteries, those little hints, the little things where it's like something will appear in color, which is obviously supposed to be a clue of some sort. All the little things and the sounds that will come with it, all those little stuff. I really like anything that gets my mind working. Unfortunately, there is a lot of almost mind-numbing madness just watching them do stuff where it's like they don't have anything and you're just waiting for those special little moments to happen. So yeah, the show wasn't bad in my opinion. There are people who straight up hated it. I didn't hate it. I just thought there could have been something else there, but whatever. It's the first two episodes. I'm more than willing to give it, several more episodes worth of chance after that. I mean, geez. What do we got there? What are your theories on how the X-Men will be introduced in the Marvel Universe? Okay, Sue-Ann, since you asked. Um, so obviously, the WandaVision thing. Honestly, like I think that's something that we've all, talked about for the most part. WandaVision, she's going to do something where all of a sudden mutants are going to, like the no more mutants thing, but it's going to be in the opposite. It can't be more mutants, but it'd be, I need for my sons to be born. I need for my children to be born, even though they can't necessarily be born with the Vision. Vision's not even live, and how could Vision have kids and all that stuff? So I think that's going to come up with something along those lines. Just sold a CGC 9.8. Something is killing the children. Issue number 1. How much you get for that, P Keel? WV. It's just a little slow, to be honest. Sinister's going to show up in X Factor. Looking forward to opening themes and ads they do in each episode. Those can be fun. Yes, that's what I love about WandaVision. The creativity, very creative. Loki is the show I'm least interested in. Seems cheap to bring back Loki, who already had a full arc in the version before he was in development. I hear you, but at the same time, that a lot of people are going to be watching that. Probably mostly women, because the joke I always make with my wife in the podcast, the Comic Book University podcast. Comes out every Sunday morning at 5. Going to be actually recording that tonight, so that tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, it'll come right to you. But no, like that's a movie that a lot of the women watch because Tom Hiddleston is freaking cute. I mean, am I wrong? He could be evil. He can kill half the people in New York and still be like, yeah, but he's such a tragic figure. There's actually nothing tragic about him. Okay, he's cute. Okay, he's cute. I'm willing to accept him because he's cute. That's it. So it's all good. Magneto's looking for Quicksilver. People brought back from the snap. Have you been? And I think Lorna is going to be a big part in Wanda getting Magneto, getting Magneto and Wanda to talk. It's a possibility. Maybe they're going to wind up showing that she is the actual daughter. Like they might wind up making her the daughter of Magneto again. Like who knows? You know, she's had 1,000 different parents, so is what it is. For $370, that is not bad there, Keel. Think they should bring back the early 90s animated Marvel universe? All of them, right? Yeah, they were good. The 90s FF, that was the one where Human Torch that was the one where Human Torch was actually in it. That wasn't Herbie. Herbie was the worst, dude. No more mutants. Pose poems, relax, man. Stop it. No, more mutants. I see the comma. That's important. Okay. I noticed that as an English teacher. I'll be watching Loki, but not to objectify him. I promise. Maybe just a little. Yes, Sue-Ann, we understand what's going on there. I see Sabah agrees with me. So this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. You women are all the same. Okay. You women are all the same. There's a generalization for you. If they're cute, they can get away with pretty much whatever. Who's your pick for the next James Bond? Ooh, I never really got into James Bond as much as a lot of other people did. And plus, I always acknowledge I suck at casting. So, next James Bond. I don't know. Heimdall, bring him in. Let's try that. Women do like Loki. I've seen half a dozen female Lokis at Comic Cons. Well, female Loki was a real thing, and actually, that was probably my favorite version of Loki. Actually, no, I like that and Kid Loki about the same. Like those are both really amazing takes on Loki. It's like he's a shapeshifter. Make him an actual shapeshifter, you know? Bet you're happy to hear Evans might come back as Captain America. Yes, I am happy also. Cryptid's not the only one. Like I said, that I think that's a fantastic idea. I think it's great. It's like it's not just about get that money. It's about, dude, you're young, you look the part. The fans clearly loved you in the freaking role, so maybe do a little fan service, brah. Come back and actually be Cap again. Wield the shield, dude. Wield the shield, baby. Um, I'd go with Harry Styles for James Bond. Don't even know who that is. Um, Easiest way to introduce mutants is during the Multiverse of Madness. Yes, just like Secret Wars 2015 brought in some Ultimate Universe characters to 616. You are 100% correct on that. Avengers 64 is a cold key Grim Reaper Easter egg on WandaVision. What was Avengers number 64 again? I don't remember. Avengers Volume 1, 64. Let me see that cover, baby. Let me see that cover. Death Ray from the Sky. That's one where they revealed Clinton Barton was actually Goliath. Barney Barton, first appearance and apparent death. All right, cool. So this was this must have been part of what the heck did they call it? Oh, for crying out loud. The thing with the stuff and the things. Crack, what the heck was that called? The Kree Skrull War. Must have been part of either the Kree Skrull War or was that the Michael my brain's a freaking scramble. Korvac, Korvac saga or something like that. Might have been the Korvac saga. Anyway, what's this guy over here? Okay. I just acknowledged I am buying a Mandroid. So, all these Marvel figures and whatnot. I just started. I didn't even know I was going to really get into collecting. I thought I was just going to get a couple of toys. I never really wanted to get back into collecting the Marvel Legends or any of those things again. But when they released that Captain America Winter Soldier wave, that the Build-A-Figure was the Mandroid, that's when I bought my first one. But I only bought a broken version. So I was in a Walmart actually up in Richmond Hill from here, and still in Ontario. But what happened? Somebody had stolen the gun and the leg for the Mandroid that came with it, and I was like, "What the frig?" It's like, you know what? It's Captain America's the Winter Soldier. He's got this badass shield. You know what? I would like to buy this. So I went up to I tried to find a manager. I was like, hi, I'd like to buy this. Like, yeah, the cashier's up front. I was like, no, ma'am, if you could take a look at this. Like, there are several pieces that are missing from in here. So I'm okay with the missing, but I don't want to pay the full price for it. Is there something you could work out with me? She's like, I can give you $15 off. That's the best I can do. I'm like, I would have been happy with 5 off, but sure. I will absolutely take $15 off. She's like, all right, boom, 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 boom. Here's my name. Tell them to call me when you get up to the register. I was like, I'm going to go up there right now. So I did and got it for literally for half off. So that was a really good one. That was a solid good one. In fact, I don't think they were $30 at the time. I think they were only $25 each at the time. So that was a really good price. I dug on that. And it was actually the second figure that I bought because the first one I bought was actually Thor, and it was Thor with the Odin leg, which I lost the Odin leg. I didn't even lose it. Going to be a bunch of people yelling at me right now. I threw it in the garbage. I threw the Odin leg in the garbage. Yes, the hardest piece to find on the Odin Build-A-Figure, also King Thor Build-A-Figure. I threw it in the garbage because I thought, I'm never going to use this. I don't know anybody who collects these. And I'm getting ready to go back to Saudi Arabia now. And my wife is actually the one who said, you sure you want to throw it away? Just save it. You never know. I was like, come on. I'm never going to collect it. Now I have 2 Odin Build-A-Figures, one of them missing the Thor leg. I know. I'm stupid. I'm willing to accept that. It's fine. Everybody has a dumb moment. That was one of mine. But anyway, yeah, I never actually collected. And then I started collecting all of the different figures for the Mandroid stuff. And now I'm just like, you know what? I really want the freaking Mandroid. So you know what? There's a guy who's selling one for 75 Canadian. I'm just like, you know what? Just give me the stupid freaking Mandroid. I'll take it off your hands. So bang, I got him. I'm gonna get a Mandroid coming to me now. Yay! The whole Build-A-Figure and everything. It's got the big shield thing on the front. Yes. Excuse me, everybody's talking to each other. I will not stoke our incoming president's 46's ego like that. I don't care for any presidents. Screw them all. It's cute. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing here? Good steal. Henry's watching on his tablet too, but can't comment. But he's here with us. What's up, Henry? How you doing, bud? There's only one dumb I like, and his name is Dugan. That is such a cryptid comment right there. I just want to stay for a little while. I'm out. Fine. Leave, Corey. See if I care. I do care. We actually feel colder right now in the chat. It's cold and empty and lonely. I'm scared. And in space, no one can hear us scream. Something that you'll know better in the Discord with Corey, when he says bye, he literally says bye as he's clicking the buy button. So like he's gone. he didn't hear anything I said, unfortunately. How do you think the Fantastic Four will get into their roles in the MCU? Oh my God, Burn Notice. Sorry, Mark. Sorry, Suen. Mark just brought up Burn Notice. That is an incredible show. I would love to get all of the seasons together. Actually, is it on one of the channels? Please don't say HBO Max because I don't have HBO Max. But is that on one of the freaking channels? Because I would love to sit down and just binge the hell out of, what was it, like 7 seasons? I'd watch it. I'd watch all 7 seasons again. Actually, I never even saw how it ended, but I heard how it ended. Anyway, that was such an incredible TV show. I went out of my way to try and get into yogurt because I loved that show so much. I know, stupid thing to do, but that was totally me. What's up, gamer kids? So Anyway, Fantastic Four. Yeah, I talked about it before. How I think it'd be great if it was like an end credit scene where you just like they're just in one of the shows or something. Maybe it could be at the end of Eternals. There's like a thing at the end where it's like we have to figure out a way to do such and such and such, and maybe one of these days we'll be able to figure it out. Or oh, there's all these mutants showing up, because the best way to bring in mutants besides Scarlet Witch would probably be in the Eternals, right? Because the deviants would eventually lead to the mutants. So you then have somebody talking about, I don't know about these mutants. Somebody will figure it out one of these days, and then you lead to very end before you even get to an end credit scene or something like that. Or maybe it is a mid scene credit, end credit, I don't know. But there's a guy, you see it from the back, and it starts slowly trying to probably pan out, right? Start like it's fairly far away from it, and then pans out even further, and he's just in a lab coat and he's working. Boom, 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 boom. He'll turn his head a little bit, you see a little streak of gray in his hair. It's like, is that Doctor Strange? Not quite. And he's doing all the stuff, and then just he goes to reach for something, and he's trying to, and he doesn't, he can't quite reach it, and he just leans a little bit more, and then his arm just stretches out, and then he grabs the thing, not the thing, but he grabs the thing. No, he grabs the thing that he's looking for, and then pulls it back, and then just continues working, and then it just dun, and it just ends. And it's like, gosh, we'd see just the little bit of Mr. Fantastic. I think that would be amazing. It's on Amazon Prime. I have Amazon, so you know what? I'm gonna have to go and check that out. Avengers number 200 versus Action Comics 592 and 593. Okay, I know Avengers issue number 200 is that ridiculously stupid one where like the worst comic book ever done, where Carol Danvers winds up leaving the MCU, or leaving the Marvel universe, because she has to go on to be married and systemically raped by her child. Like, it's the most ridiculous freaking comic book ever made. And Action Comics number, I can't copy paste that. I don't. You have to tell me what Action Comics 592. I can't keep on going back and looking at all these different comic books. But I'm starting to think right now that maybe is that the one where Big Barda became a porn star? Or is that the two where Barda became a porn star? Because that's actually what's coming to my mind when I see those numbers. Um, Gamer Kids is Bristol. What's up, Bristol? How you doing? Wait, but you have 3 kids. Where's the other? Where's the other? The Pretender was a great show too. Never saw that. Michael Weston, badass dude. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right, there are kids watching. Damn it, be nice. High Evolutionary could be linked to the Rise of the Mutants. 100%, and we should definitely see the High Evolutionary at some point. In fact, with the Eternals being the movie that's going to be really big and coming out, it would only make sense if with the deviants, if the mutants were introduced somehow, or the seed for the mutants could be planted. If we had the High Evolutionary suddenly realizes, like, oh my God, what was it? Not Barry Windham, but something like that. Barry Windsor. Like, a lot of different characters should spring up who are suddenly very interested in this stuff. Diablo should 100% be one of those characters. I'd be okay if Diablo was the first character that the Fantastic Four have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Have the gargoyle there and everything. Just like have all these, like, everybody suddenly finding some new stuff, like the Celestials and the Eternals and the Deviants. They've changed everything. Yes, they actually have, and they should. And that should be something that actually sticks with us for a while. Final season of, hey, what's up, Evan Burke? The final season of Burn Notice is a really good CIA burned thing. Professor, did you read Thunderbolts this week? Because, man, Batroc was the MVP of the book. Well, I have it. I didn't read it, though. I thought I was going to just avoid it. Because honestly, it's like I saw the interior art much worse than the exterior art. Like, the exterior art looks good and it's a great idea, but I saw that interior art and I'm like, dude, this just doesn't look good. So I'm kind of delaying it. I don't know if I'm actually going to read it or not. We'll see. Until he desires it. That's actually hysterical. Yeah, okay, Mark. Yeah, that was the one I was talking about then. Okay, yeah, that was just such stupid stuff. But no, that was bad for Barda and Miracle. Mr. Miracle and everything like that. But no, the worst comic book ever is issue number 200 of the Avengers. Absolute worst comic book ever. B. Johnson, what's up, B. Johnson? Do I have a top 10 for 2020? I don't do lists. I know the channel would be so much more impressive and more people would watch and stuff like that if I did lists and stuff like that. But like, it's not me. It's not who I am. I got to be true to myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to talk about the cool comics, but like lists are just, there are plenty of people who do lists. Yeah, you don't need one more jackass doing lists. So I'm good. I'll bow this one out. I'll leave it to my betters. Sam Axe is Bruce Campbell's second best character. He was good. The stupid run in the the second season that they did, which was the end of the final episode of the first season. He's like, like that, really? That's how we run. Barry Windham, wasn't he a four horseman? Yeah, he was one of the four horsemen. Barry Windham and Mike Rotunda, was it? No. Anyway, you know that song that Hulk Hogan used, I Am a Real American by Rick Derringer? That was originally made for Barry Windham and I think it was Mike Rotunda, who eventually became IRS. Barry Windham and Mike Rotunda. I think that those were the tag team that was together. I think, and which is, who is also, was he the father of Bray Wyatt? I think he's his father or his father-in-law, whatever, something like that. I think it's actually his father. Did you see the ad on WandaVision where it says Boba Tea, Easter egg for that cow human person? That would be Bova. Bova was her name, like bovine. So that would be interesting if that's what, because Boba sounds more like Boba Fett, but Bova was actually the name of the person who they met and was also the surrogate mother for them for a while and surrogate mother for Jessica Drew also, which, yeah. You know, I could see Adrian Grenier from Entourage. I never watched Entourage. See the ad in Batman 98. Yeah, I went back and I looked and I didn't see the ad. I really didn't, dude. Sorry. Bova. There we go. Okay. He was one of the four horsemen. Yep. Have to go. Oh, shoot. Cryptid with the super chat. Have to go. I'm calling it for Cobra Kai season 4. Terry Silver is Miguel's dad. Oh. Okay. If Cryptid is right on this, that is messed up. That is so messed up if he's the father. Holy crap, but that would make such great sense, right? Wow. Miguel, mijo. Oh, Cryptid, you are the man in a half shell if you are right about that one. Full credit goes to you, bruh. Like, wow, superhero level. On milk, nice, misspelled the name. Okay, no worries. That happens. That happens. I'll forgive you this time. But next time, dong, go full Undertaker on you. There's an Easter egg for Wonder Man as well in WandaVision. Oh, I didn't see the Easter egg for Wonder Man. Yes, IRS is Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas's dad. Okay, so then, yeah, uncle. I think Barry Windham is their uncle or something like that. Something like, I figured you'd know, Tommy. Bova is linked to High Evolutionary. Yep. DC Comics had a bad year outside of Batman. You are like understatement of the year, dude. You are 100% correct on that one. The Taken guy? Oh, from oh, can you beat Liam Neeson? I don't know. I mean, what if it was Michael Weston with a lightsaber? Qui-Gon doesn't do so good against lightsabers. You think WandaVision episode 3 would be better? Yeah, I do believe it'll be better. I don't know. There's, that's the thing. Like, it's hard to say. The trick is it's got to be better, right? It would have to be, because otherwise, what are they doing at this point? I mentioned it in the spoiler review, so I'm not going to get spoilery here, but the people who got to see early previews are all the bigger. I don't think there was any YouTubers who got to see it, but a lot of the comic book channels and people like that, they got to see the first 3 episodes already, like 2 weeks ago. So they had plenty of time to think about it and write down their little stuffs and whatnot, and make their notes so they can put out their articles, praising it. And the trick is, they really do, for the most part, have to praise it. And even if they don't, it can't be too shoddy of a review, because otherwise Marvel gets mad or whoever gets mad, and then they rescind their early preview rights. You get what I'm saying? So, and even if they don't, it's the idea that they'd be afraid that that would happen. There are too many people who are just afraid of saying straight out, okay, here's what didn't work for me. There are people who don't know, in my opinion, how to do a review, right? It's like, here's a thing that I didn't like. I don't know how to be critical of it without insulting the people who put it out there. So I'm just going to say good things about it, or do a fake little, let me find some good words. It's always good to do that when you're typing, because you can always fake stuff when you're writing stuff, right? But when you're actually doing a review, like when you're talking about the review, you'll know you can't fake that stuff. That's something where you're talking, you're like, oh yeah, it was really good. Your eyes start moving back and forth as you start to think of things to say, or it's just so rehearsed, it's ridiculous. Yeah, not a huge fan. Not a huge fan. Episode 3 has to be a lot better. Otherwise, they're going to be in trouble, and they're going to see that just goes straight downhill. Yeah, Warner Brothers and DC Comics, not DC Comics, just Warner Brothers Films. They got rid of Ray Fisher, but the problem is DC Comics itself. The problem is AT&T, I guess, and everything involved there. Um, Terry Silver is the girl, last name Nichols' dad. Is the girl that has the, I don't know. Terry, well, then who's the guy that was in part 3, Karate Kid part 3? I was expecting that he was saying that that would be it. Um, anyway, yeah, I thought his name was Terry Silver in the thing. It's been a long time since I've seen part 3, and it wasn't the greatest Karate Kid movie, right? I like part 2 way better than I like part 3. I read the book for part 2 before I saw the movie, for crying out loud. It was good. The actor who plays Vision, so Paul Bettany, says things won't really connect until episode 7 and 8. That's a shame, because I had that feeling that that was what was going to happen, that the final 2 or 3 episodes is when everything was really going to start connecting. That's a shame. But I did also say that the rewatchability of WandaVision will increase a lot by the time that the final episode comes out, where we finally understand what's happening, and then we can go back and watch them, actually rewatch them and look for all the clues that we missed, or the clues that we misinterpreted, any of those. Yeah, it is what it is, Master Jarl. P. Keel, who did racist remarks. Gamer Kids with the unicorns. In fact, there's 3 unicorns. Is that the New Day? New Day rocks. New Day rocks. If you're a wrestling fan. Derek, you messaged both Tim and Xavier. I was just talking to Xavier last night. So sweet. Technically this morning, but cool. On the Discord, as a matter of fact, my peeps. So go ahead and check out here. Let me throw that up there again. Here is the Discord, my peeps. Feel free to jump in. We actually have a voice chat that people use fairly on the regular. So, or you can just type stuff, whatever. I'm there every so often. I was just there like a lot over the past 2 days. So there's that. Sorry you didn't see the ad. I swear I'm not telling you. It's fine. I just missed it. Whatever. I think they had to create a spoiler-free reviews, so they never really let us know much about what happened in the 3 episodes. No, you're right. You're totally right about that. The trick is saying that it was better. Like, these guys praised it as like, this is a great, TV series. You guys are going to love it. And it's like, I mean, I didn't hate it. There was that. I already watched WandaVision 3 times. That's how much I loved it, and trying to spot clues. Wow. See, that is some love right there. That is some serious love. Digging on that. Would you expect Ray Fisher crap talk the company? He isn't entitled to the role, and he really wouldn't say his performance was anything special. Well, like I talk about in the podcast, the thing is that when you cut 90 to 95% of the movie and specifically target all the stuff that black actors were in, and specifically, most of the stuff that he was in, like when you hear Zack Snyder saying that Ray Fisher's role in the movie was the heart of his version of the Justice League, and then we see the Whedon cut, and it's the final version, so to speak, and the movie is just like Cyborg's barely in it. He's useless in this. Like, what's the point of this? It kind of harkens into the idea that, yeah, we should say that his role in there sucked, but why did it suck? Because all the good stuff was taken out. Same as the stuff with his father, same as the stuff with everything. He was supposed to be the heart. He was supposed to be the reason why they actually joined and came together. They wanted to shorten it a lot, and Joss Whedon wasn't having it. Joss Whedon was bad mouthing Zack Snyder the whole time. That's between him and Zack. They got to work that out for themselves. I could honestly care less about that. But I mean, when Zack Snyder says that the heart of the film was Cyborg, Ray Fisher's character, but then the version that we saw in the theaters just blew and it had nothing to do with Cyborg, it tells me a lot about what was cut from the movie. So no, he's not entitled, and he's not saying that he's entitled to anything. He's saying the idea that there was a lot of really bad treatment there, and Joss Whedon, the one who did the bad treatment, he's gone. But that there were several enablers who allowed that to happen. Jeff Johns was one of them. He's gone. The other guy, I forget his name, and now he's gone. But the main guy that he was talking about, who enabled all of it, and apparently got away with it, was Walter Hamada. And that's the thing about it that's really messed up. He's like, everybody else is gone, but this guy actually gets a promotion, and he's the one that was doing the most of the enabling. So it's a whole thing. Mom really loved it. Hard to watch to get her to watch comic book movies. She hardly had any knowledge going into it. That's one of the things that I think is really excellent about it, is that you can get people who are, because like I said in the spoiler review, it felt very much, especially that second episode, but the first one as well. It felt like Bewitched or I Dream of Jeannie, and obviously the Dick Van Dyke Show, because they purposely went for that. It felt like one of those old school sitcom type things where it's like some really really weird stuff happening. So you can get people who aren't into comic books to come and watch the show, and that's actually really cool. So I dig on that. Force Solitude's DC reviewer who never dislikes their comics. Everything he reviews is 10 out of 10. Not here to badmouth anybody else out there, man. But I hear you, OG. There are several people out there like that. I'm glad you were able to read that comment. My bad. No worries. No worries. I have no idea how to use Discord, but I will send the photo. Excellent, Evan. It's literally just you go on there, you find when you get in there, there'll be an introduction, say hi. Some people say hi back, just type in hi. And then go to the general chat and just read what people are adding in there, and go and check. There's a manga section where people can talk manga. There's DC Comics spoilers, Marvel Comics spoilers, anime, manga. Like, there's all sorts of stuff. And just go to the chat wherever you want, bring up something. People will see that area light up that somebody posted something. And throughout the course of the day or whatever, people can go there and be like, oh, that's actually pretty interesting. Let me make a comment on that. Let me like the thing or whatever. And it's just us. It's just us. So there's that. And like I said, there's also the voice chat where you can actually get on and we can hear your voice, and you can hear ours, and we can actually just have a regular conversation as though we're all talking on the phone. So yeah, it's cool. Like, it's a great way for me to actually connect with you guys, a great way for you guys to connect with each other. So yeah, instead of just me shouting at you from here, you can actually go on the Discord and you can shout back at me, what I'm saying, which happened today. And I can't say I disliked it. um, Everyone saw the Hydra symbol on the watch, the WandaVision thing. Yep. No one's connecting the model name. I did. I said it was the Strucker thing. It was Baron Strucker. Which is going to bleed into the Winter Soldier one, the Falcon Winter Soldier thing. I have a confession to make. I haven't watched any of the Wonder Woman movies because I can't stand Gal Gadot and her acting. There's a lot of people who don't agree with you, but I'm absolutely one of them. Like, I'm one of the people who agrees with you in entirety. I don't think that she's a great actress at all. I think that she's barely passable. And I think that honestly, without Patty Jenkins there, I just can't see her as getting by as even a halfway decent actor. Turn down the volume and watch it. Uh, Obviously, something happened on Justice League. Question is, what happened? Most of what Fisher has said has been crazy or vague. At the same time, everything that he said has also come true. Also, so there's that. Everything that he said has wound up coming true at some point. There are people who have vouched for him and everything. So, yeah. Waited so long for MCU in my brain. Won't let me think WandaVision is bad. Nothing wrong with that. Discord's the best. Yeah, Tommy's there every so often. Okay, I'll watch it with subtitles only. Discord sounds like a party line for the 21st century. Dude, those party lines were great back in the day, right? Call this number to connect with a whole bunch of people. It's like, okay, as opposed to what, going outside? I guess that was like an after dark thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's raining today. Let me call. Hello? Hello? Yeah, hey, what's going on? My name's Bill. Just, chilling in Jersey. Where are you guys from? Oh, okay, cool. All right. Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah, just talking. Cyborg versus Ultron. Ultron, because, eventually Cyborg, but Ultron unlocks Grid. Grid takes over Cyborg. Hell hath arisen digitally. Best part of Wonder Woman 84 is the end where the real woman of Wonder Woman does a cameo. All right, bang. I don't remember what the outside is. There's an outside. And Sue-Ann has apparently left us. She has gone into place 7 Days to Die. Oh, I get those notifications, Sue-Ann. I get those notifications, but that's okay. It's okay. I'll love because I'm actually going to end this pretty soon. I'm like totally at the end of the comments section there. So acting talent is good to have, but a mini skirt and high heels. What more can you ask for? Oh, and it's a leather mini skirt at that too. So, and she's got the bracelets, the whole dominatrix thing. Yeah, gotcha. One of these days I'll screenshot that. Oh man. All right, guys. So, oh, here we go. I just hyperextended my index finger, so I've got ooh, there we go. Just pull it back a little bit. There we go. We're out of raisins for the past couple of days, so my potassium levels haven't been the greatest. All this arguing over Wonder Woman, can we agree that Mark Hamill is still the best Joker? I got to see him actually play the role, not just voice the role. We'll see. I'll watch your WandaVision review after this. If you got the time. If you get the time. I can't get Discord to work. It could be a little tricky. Is what it is. Anyway, so guys, I will talk to all of you later. Thank you for showing up and saying hi. And yeah, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace. Peace in the Middle East and everywhere else. All right, guys. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.